Um,
You.
when I sometimes sit down just to write, I don't have a song or a melody or any ideas. I just sort of some groove or whatever, just playing with chords or whatever. So I tend to keep those and call them seeds. They're just song seeds. They're the, you know, they could just be just a verse and a chorus or a verse and a pre and a chorus or whatever. Um, and so sometimes I just create those things. I've probably got a couple dozen of them now. And so to make things go a little bit faster on this, we said, hey, let's listen to a few of those and see if any of those things, make you inspire you a little bit to think, well, okay, how this fits sort of what we're doing. And the phrase we used that was safe room. It came from one of the weather books. Um, and yeah, so we sat down with that. We sort of picked one of them, which I think the name of that one was, yeah, piano feels seed.
Wow.
um, and and then in our first little call afterwards, we sort of got through what the idea of what the chorus was, and that was sort of where we went for the first day. And then a few days later, we got together again, and by then, Heloise had written a few different variations on what the verses could be. We looked through the first one, and we're like, I'm not sure this is it. And then I sort of scroll down to the bottom and see these other ones. I'm like, wait, these other ones are great. So we jumped on those things, and it was like, and just, a few little tweaks and playing around with it and playing around with what the melody is. And then we added a bridge, which the bridge cracked me up because we've coined the phrase social accountants, and I don't know what that means exactly, but when you read it, you're like, oh, I know what those are. I just don't think the phrase ever existed before. um, yeah, and it just sort of we wanted something. None of that gets through this door, and we're in with that, and it's like social accountants keeping the score, and it's like, oh, I love that line. Eloise, you want to share any thoughts on that?
Um, no, I think it was just a new process for me having the writing to to an existing track. So that was quite tricky, if I'm honest. It was a chat that was challenging for me rather than it just emerging or being a convolution of ideas and words with the melody coming at once, which is what I've done. So it was good to do something new. I loved the idea of the safe room, of a person being a safe room, and that felt really strong for me. So there was quite a strong emotional connection to the idea. And I think that just helped with the words flowing. And we had the idea of it being a bit of a story, really, didn't we? Just
Yep.
a strong images of how how awful the world is, and how make in sharp contrast to the person being your safe room. So, and I think, yeah, the bridge was lovely. I love bridges. I love bridges. So yeah, that bridge was cool to write. And yeah, social accountant, that's all yours, Chris. Just came out. Boof. That's lovely. One of those.
I was like really trying to figure out a word. I was like, social accountants. Wait, what? What? Ooh, I like
Yeah,
that.
yeah. It just jumped out, didn't it?
I
It's
Yep.
still
great.
don't know what that means yet, but I kind of do.
It's all the people who are sort of keeping track of everything. It's social media. It's the people judging how you live and what you're doing or haven't done yet just by looking at part of what you're doing, and um, just it's just another one of the pressures these days, right? Is it's
Yeah.
all the things we're supposed to do about publishing all our stuff on social media. We're supposed to be posting 3 times a day and blah 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 in order to be able to build a blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Right? It's
So
just all of that kind of stuff.
yeah, yeah. Sorry, go on.
Yeah, that was sort of the. I was about to say the same thing for the third time. So we
Did
can
you want to
play it.
place the track
Yeah.
if you can?
So again, there's parts of it that I haven't. I was gonna do some harmonies on the bridge, and I haven't done those things yet. But I guess sort of gives a good sense of it. Let's see. I have original sound on. Let me know
I
if
just
you
have
can
to
hear
say,
this.
Chris, this is
Oh,
very organised. It's like military. I think you
That's
need to
that's
keep this
Chris.
house
That's all Chris.
organised.
the app, you mean, or the?
Just what we're looking at right now is like, oh my
Oh,
gosh.
I thought I was
yeah. This is
organised, but you beat my act for sure.
well. This is an app that I wrote that I keep trying to figure out if I'm gonna sell.
Wow.
But yeah, it lets me organize all of my songs and recording information about them and who does stuff with them and like what the current status of agreements and notes and blah 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 and the lyrics and the numbers and the splits and if I didn't have someplace to put it.
Is that like the song vault? Yeah.
Yeah. The
Yeah,
newest thing is
they're
the
like-
to-do list of things we
It's
can
like
go
mine,
and-
but way
like
better.
when well, and when I'm like working on the album, so I'm listening to some recordings of things. I'm like, oh, I need to do this and this. Now I have this little to-do thing where I can just drop a to-do item in there for some
Yeah.
songs. So like, I need to go and well, there aren't any of this on the song. There are some on the recordings. Yeah, just go in and I have a place to go put all those things and they're organized with the right thing. Yeah.
Chris, you should sell that. I could use it.
Amazing. Amazing.
Yeah, thank you. I probably will. I just need to. I used to be in software. I retired from software to do this. If I start selling this, then I'm in software again. So I just need to get over that. Okay, you want to hear it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Scrape pavement, skies gone gray, shoulders are aching, night steals the day, fumbling with keys in the wet, on the step. Your voice breaks the silence, and it helps me forget. Leave that world behind, begin to unwind. You are my safe room from the world around me. Calming and stable in my hour of need. When the storm is too strong, you are my safe room. Jet lag echoes, suitcase half zipped, tired strangers and taxi cabs missed. The porch light is glowing, and today, just like before, hand me a glass as I step through the door. Leave that world behind, begin to unwind. You are my safe room from the world around me. Calming and stable in my hour of need. Politics, chaos, anger and greed, all of the headlines and uncertainty. Social accountants keeping the score. None of that bullshit gets through this door. You are my safe room from the world around me. Calming and stable in my hour of need. When the storm is too strong, you are my safe room.
Fantastic.
Yay.
Oh, it's so exciting.
Awesome.
Beautiful.
That was lovely.
Thank you.
That was amazing, you guys. You should be
Really
totally
good.
proud of it.
I really like this.
Gorgeous chorus.
I know, it was like found
It's
myself
quite
just
hippie, isn't
thinking
it? The chorus.
Yeah, it's gorgeous
Well.
chorus.
Okay.
Yeah, I love that idea. I don't know if I've heard it before. Somebody being a safe room. That's great.
Mm.
And a social
Little Heloise
accountant.
Yeah, the social accountant.
Thank you, Chris and Heloise. That's wonderful.
No worries.
Let's go to Steve and Lisa. Thank you, Chris. Okay, Steve, I'm going to make you share. Is that
Okay.
right? Will that work? I'm going to bring you host. Oh, hang on. Sorry.
Sharing's not turned on. I can send a request.
We were like writing lots of stuff in the chorus, and it was all a bit vague. And Steve just went, "Why don't we just? What are we doing? Are we breaking their heart? Should we just keep breaking their heart?" So I deleted everything and just wrote, "If you're gonna break my heart, just break my heart. Break my heart. Do that for me." It was just a bounce between each other, and then we went, "If you're gonna leave this broken heart. Leave this broken heart to me."
Yeah, we were trying to. I think we were trying to overthink it, overcomplicate it, and I was kind of reminded of something Rob Wells said to me many years ago when I was in TSA. Because Eloise will know this, but we quite often like doing empowering growth songs. And there was one song in particular that's very, very personal to me, and Rob just kind of went, it was going great till that last verse where you just changed everything and everything worked out fine. He's like, "I want you to just keep breaking my heart." And when I said that, Lisa just went, "Oh my God, yeah, let's do that." So it's just like, yeah, just keep. I know, like, what else should we write? And then there's the way she was singing it, trying to get a melody. And she just went, "Just break my heart, just break my heart." And as she was noodling, I went, "No, just do that. Just do that.
Yeah.
It sounds awesome." So yeah, we kind of stuck with it, and it works. So yeah, let me see if I can share.
Love it. Simplify, right? We keep hearing that.
Oh yeah. Well, this is just going to sort of show my Dropbox when I share screen and sound, so forgive me. So yeah, it's just intro, verse, pre, and chorus at this stage. So that's all you're getting.
I don't think you feel how I feel, 'cause you leave me lonely at night, like an ocean of ice. And I'm drifting away from you like ships in the night, all this Titanic life. And I keep overthinking things that you think. Do you feel that you don't feel for me? If you're gonna break my heart, just break my heart, break my heart. Do that for me. And if you're gonna leave this broken heart to me.
Love that. I can't wait to hear the rest.
Not the voice.
Thank you.
Voice is amazingly
Thank
Stunning
you.
voice.
gorgeous. I mean, Chris's is too, but it's different. It's just different.
Yeah, Lisa, you and I need to get back to writing together. We were in the middle of doing a song when she got pregnant and got really sick, and everything got put on hold.
And I was going to mention to you, and you said this one thing to me at the time. I was like, "Yeah, no, I've got," and I don't know what I thought, but you just said, "Whatever you do, just don't stop doing music." And it did stay with me, and it wasn't straight away, but it did.
Right.
So thank you.
Yay. I wish somebody had told me that.
Yeah. Maybe that's the song we need to write together.
Yeah,
To-
definitely.
100%.
Don't
Well,
let the
maybe
music
we do
leave
have
you.
another session then going. We could
Yeah,
make sure
or-
Christina goes with Lisa.
That would be lush.
Yeah.
I
It's
love that
really-
song though. That you guys, I love that. That's beautiful.
Well
Thank
done.
Keep
It's
going.
very gritty. I can really feel it. It's very gritty, very real.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
it's a beautiful
Of course.
bridge as well. Like Eloise, as you know, we've worked together before, and we love bridges. And like I said to Lisa at the time, let's like totally take them out of the song, give them a bridge that's completely different and make them beg for that chorus to come back. So when it comes back, and the thing is with the final chorus, it's going to be done a couple of times. And Lisa, you know, as we agreed, she's going to hit it really hard at the end, and it's going to be big and emotional. Obviously, with her having a bad throat and everything, it's like, no way, you know, don't sacrifice your throat for this. So yeah, I'm itching to get it finished. But the music's there. And I'm already having production ideas as well. We do want to do like an acoustic version, like a pared back version, but then we want to do like a produced version as well. And I want to get Lisa's cello on it somewhere as well.
That'd be beautiful.
Sounds amazing.
Sounds
Cool.
major.
Thank you.
It's reminding me of some song, and I just can't think of what it is right now.
Oh, really?
I'll keep thinking about it.
The
Something about the way
timing-
you sang it and the guitar.
There's a timing to it that I think has echoes of Jack Johnson.
Yeah.
Just that sort of easy, laid back sort of
Slightly
way.
off.
I can
It's
hear
got Jack
doing it.
Johnson feel. Yeah.
I can almost hear doing it with like a man's voice as well, and even a man, right? Like, you know what I mean? I can hear that kind of the conversation and looking at each other in like a video.
Ooh.
You can,
Duet.
yeah.
Ooh. Yeah.
Got
Ed
a lot
Sheeran,
going on. You've
like
got
an
about
Ed
12
Sheeran.
versions.
Obviously,
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
yeah. Let's get
Give him
him
a
on
call.
board.
Get him-
All right,
send him
Ed.
on.
You guys have his number, right? He's in the
He
book.
lives like
He'd
about
get
50
him.
miles from here, apparently.
He's just next door, I assume, just up the street.
Or actually do know a couple of people that know, like someone's grandma is best friends with his grandma, and apparently her grandma prefers Ed to her because all she does, she's like, she hates Ed. Well, she doesn't hate him, but she's always like, I feel like my grandma loves Ed more than me. She only talks about him. So she's like,
I feel like the UK is such a small world. Chris, you can maybe identify with me. Like the US is so gigantic, but everybody in the UK seems to know everybody.
We all know it. Yeah, we all know each other. Yeah, absolutely.
We really don't, Eloise. I'm in the middle of Okay, brilliant. Thank you.
thank you.
Christina, do you want to say anything else, you two, Steve? So you're going to get it finished, aren't you?
Yeah, I mean, I say the acoustic track is there, the whole track's there. We're just waiting for Lisa to recover. You know, you shouldn't, even after you've had a cold or an infection or something, you still shouldn't really sing for at least a week after you've recovered. So my vocal coach used to say to me, and she used to go to Harley Street all the time, so she's I would always take her advice. So yeah, as soon as we've got an acoustic version, what I'll do, if you want, I'll post the acoustic version just into the chat so that you can hear the whole thing, or we can just wait till next time we meet if you want. It's up to you.
Yeah.
What was the original prompt?
So yeah, the original prompt was, I think there was two. There was all the things that I don't like to feel, which is I think the opening line of the song. But we really liked this Oceans of Ice. So we were trying to sort of squeeze Oceans of Ice into it as being the chorus. And it ended up just being like the last line of that first verse is how that person is making the other person feel. You know, you make me feel like lonely at night, like an ocean of ice. You know, just trying to give that imagery of just this big, vast ocean of just freezing cold nothingness. Yeah, and then we were writing things sort of to that around the chorus, and then, as I said before, it just kind of like when Lisa was just kind of riffing on, you know, when I said Rob Wells should just keep breaking my heart, and when she was singing it and the melody, it was just like, no, that's it. It just straight away, it was goosebumps on my kneecaps, and it was like, okay, that's the one. So that's kind of how we got there, really.
Ooh.
But it's not a growth song, Eloise. It's not like how I usually do it. Oh, everything turns out all right in the end. No, it just keeps breaking our heart all the way to the end.
Okay.
It was great fun. It's great fun to write. Yeah,
cool.
Great writing partner.
Well
Cool.
done. Okay, so I think all good things are coming out of this. This is worth doing, guys. So I'm going to just share now host to Christina because you've got the MP. Oh, do you want me to do it?
You're already host. You have the words right and everything. Can you share it, or I could?
Lazy. I'm just being lazy. Okay, I haven't a clue where.
Could
Oh, yeah, I
tell
just
you
realised
about
we
it.
weren't sharing the words. Did you want us to share the words or leave it?
It's nice to have the words, but we need Chris's app.
Yeah, we do.
Well, if you're interested in using it, I can get you on the beta for it.
Oh, thanks.
I've
Oh,
got the
yeah.
Google Doc. I've got a Google Doc open if you just want to have a quick read, but let me know.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I think
Do
we
that.
need to, keep creative and keep being confident and sharing what we're doing. So it's good. It's all good. Right, here we go.
Oops.
So we botched out this, but we didn't botch it out because Christina's beautifully done it.
Botched it out. Yeah, so the prompts, we had all those titles, and I thought a lot of them together conjured up some kind of like a journey, like through the ice and the fjords and the forests, and we thought it might be fun to do kind of something kind of little medieval sounding, or something like Lord of the Rings kind of, or something like that, about somebody who so closer to home is the name that we chose. And it's somebody who is out trying to find whatever they're trying to find out in the world, but what they really want to do is just feel like they're back home again. So thinking of somebody makes them feel closer to home. So that's the idea. The bridge is super not there. We'll be working on it.
Yeah, we got closer though, so we're happy with what we've finished.
Closer to home. Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna play it. Let's tell me if you can hear it. You hear it?
Closer to home, I feel closer to home. All the feelings I don't want to feel. Closer to home, my love, closer to home. All my love for you, all the thought of you is all that I need. Running through the forest, running all the time. Oceans are swirling in my mind. Spirits, they are calling to keep running with my tribe. But I'm longing for you all the while. Closer to home, I'll feel closer to home. All the feelings I don't want to feel. Closer to home, my love, closer to home. All my memories, all the thought of you is all that I need. Waving through the rushes, nothing to live or die for. What would I'm even searching for? I see the stars, they shine for you. Closer to home, I feel closer to home. All the feelings that I want to feel. Closer to home, my love, closer to home. My love for you, the thought of you is all that I need. All that I
Wonderful.
Lovely.
Beautiful.
That needs a cello on it too.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I was thinking. I need to. That's Octoberture all over, isn't it, Christina? That's so lovely.
Yeah, the producer and me just dying to get in there and tune those vocals. Like,
yeah.
oh!
Yeah, I'm hearing bits of Fleetwood Mac in there, even echoes of Led Zeppelin, some of their more mystical bits of that. Yeah, there's definitely magic in there somewhere.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
I'm imagining all kinds of background vocals and atmosphere, of course.
Lots of width and your famous depth as well that I love so much in your songs.
Thank you, Steve.
Oh, you're very welcome. Credit where it's due.
See what Sophie can do with it too.
Yeah.
I can see it in a Disney film, and I can see it in Frozen 3, and it's the biggest compliment ever. I feel like it would just match the story of the characters, because then one's living in an enchanted forest, one's ruling the kingdom, and they're so like connected still. I was just there. And that lovely Pri, and I can imagine the harmony she would do on it. It's gorgeous. I know it's not like how you want it, but it's still gorgeous.
Thank you.
I think it's like trying to make things usable, isn't it, and syncable. So we kept cutting out words, didn't we, Christina? Like fjord. You went fjord won't work. Not allowed a fjord.
Yeah, for sync, it's so hard. It's so hard to write for sync. I feel like it's the opposite of what they told us in TSA. In TSA, they say, have a story with lots of imagery. And that's how imagery is how I usually naturally write. But for sync, you have to take out a lot of those things. You have to leave it more open-ended, a little more vague.
Unless you can get to the point where your song becomes well known and they put it in because it's well known.
Yeah.